You should be getting home.
Not until I beat you.
He was a billionaire CEO who thought life was just a game. In front of his entire staff, he mocked a simple janitor, smirked, and said, "If you can beat me in chess, I'll marry you." What happened next shocked everyone, because the janitor didn't just win, he crushed the CEO in only 3 moves. The office was silent until laughter broke the air. The CEO, a wealthy young man with power written all over his face, sat at the grand table. He loved making games out of people's lives. That day, his arrogance reached new heights that he looked at his employees and announced, "Whoever can beat me in chess will win something priceless. If any man here can beat me, I'll give him a promotion. If any woman can beat me, I'll marry her." The room froze. People exchanged nervous looks. The CEO smirked, confident and untouchable, then, almost unnoticed, the janitor stepped forward. He was quiet, humble, and often ignored. His uniform was worn, his hands rough from years of cleaning floors. The CEO laughed at him. "You," he said mockingly. "Do you even know the rules of chess?" The janitor nodded calmly. "I know enough," he replied. The CEO leaned back, enjoying the spectacle. He thought it would be quick entertainment. He set up the board and gestured for the janitor to sit. Employees gathered around, whispering. No one believed the janitor had a chance. The match began. The janitor studied the board with sharp eyes. His movements were steady, deliberate. The CEO played fast, certain of his superiority. He barely paid attention, too busy enjoying his own arrogance. Then, shock fell over the room. Within 3 moves, the janitor placed the CEO in checkmate. The CEO's smirk vanished. He leaned closer, double-checking the board, but it was real. He had lost. Gasps filled the room. The janitor sat quietly, not gloating, not celebrating. His calmness was more powerful than any words. The CEO's face turned red. For the first time, he realized he had underestimated the wrong man. The CEO slammed his fist on the table. "Impossible," he shouted. "You cheated." The janitor shook his head. "No cheating," he said softly. "Just skill." The employees looked at each other in disbelief. Some hid their smiles, finally seeing the arrogant boss humbled. Others stared at the janitor with newfound respect. The CEO was furious. But the rules were his own. He had declared in front of everyone, and now he was trapped by his arrogance. "What do you want?" he demanded. "Money? A promotion?" The janitor's voice was calm. "I don't want your money. I don't want your job. All I wanted was respect." Those words cut deeper than any victory. The CEO realized what had just happened. He had been humiliated not by chance, but by truth. He had mocked a man because of his job and his background, only to be destroyed in front of everyone. One of the employees finally asked the janitor, "How did you learn to play like that?" The janitor smiled faintly. "I used to be a chess champion when I was young. Life took me on a different path, but the game never left me." Silence filled the room. The CEO sat back, defeated. For the first time, he had no words. From that day on, the janitor was no longer invisible. Everyone in the building looked at him differently. He wasn't just the man who cleaned the floors. He was the man who had humbled the untouchable CEO in just 3 moves. The CEO never brought up that challenge again. His smirk was gone, replaced with quiet caution whenever the janitor was near, and for everyone who witnessed it, the lesson was unforgettable: never underestimate a person because of their position. Greatness can hide in the most unexpected places.